Hey Pisces, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. For those of you who are new, a warm welcome to all of you who have joined me today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Pisces, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you in this period of time. Holy Spirit, show me Pisces. Okay, I see reptiles. I see insects. I don't know. Random. For that being the first card out, you could definitely be noticing a lot more insects around you. I know we are approaching summertime, right? So that would make sense. People might be posing themselves as insects and reptiles. You might have some fake, phony people around you that you might be suspecting. Could be worries or threats that you're thinking of in your everyday life. Maybe even some emotional coldness somewhere. The spirit is encouraging you to maybe deal with some things more rationally, rationally than emotionally somewhere. Could be a snake somewhere around you, somebody that you feel is devious. Could be a situation where some honesty is required from somebody that you might be involved with. Maybe a spider. Because it could symbolize maybe a small issue in your life somewhere. But I feel like that small issue could definitely become larger if it's not paid attention to. You could be making mountains out of molehills with this insects and reptiles situation. I could even be talking about your shadow side. There might be an aspect of your life that you might be finding hard to accept. Here we go. Falling. You might feel that a relationship is out of control somewhere in your life. It could be maybe with a Taurus individual that we could be speaking about. Let's just go to the overall energy, which is liberation. You may have freed yourself from someone that you felt was entirely deceptive. Some of you couples that may be watching this singles reading, you may be preparing to free yourself from someone that you feel is deceptive. Could be partner, yeah. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. I strongly feel like somebody's fake and phony. And you're liberating yourself from that energy or that individual. Crossing energy is obsession. So I feel like there might be, remember I said, mountains out of molehills. Are you making a big deal out of certain situations? Or maybe you did have to in the past. Somebody's coming back. There's somebody, possibly a twin flame, maybe a soulmate, that you had a very strong and very recognizable bond with. Yeah. But I feel like you've gotten to the point of acceptance. You've seen things for what they really are. You're not covering up anything. You're not making excuses for the person. You're looking at them for face value. If this isn't you being obsessed, I feel that there's someone around you that is obsessed about the situation, obsessing about something. Again, mountains out of molehills. Somebody wants this back. Somebody wants this love to begin again, but I feel like somebody left you to go and have a sexual relationship with somebody else. And I feel like with this individual, you may have had issues with blame. A lot of petty arguments, petty drama, maybe looking back. Yeah. And I feel like you were dealing with someone that was not ready for this level of commitment. Maybe took it on anyway. For whatever reason, for whatever benefit, possibly could have been for personal gain that this person came in. But I feel like someone wants to feel more confident. But this could even be you feeling more confident to live life on your own terms, which is why you're finding balance. Somebody feels like they failed you. Could it be your dad? Could it be your mom? Because it looks like somewhere in your life you're feeling alone. You might be feeling like a black sheep in some area of your life, or somebody might feel this way surrounding you. As soon as I say insects and reptiles. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's speak on it. insects and reptiles. The second time I'm seeing this being symbolized in the reading. I feel like somebody was the world to you, meant the world to you, but wasn't who you thought they were. Somebody that brought you a lot of stress, a lot of strife. Somebody that could be a Sagittarius. And no, I'm not saying that Sagittarius brings stress and strife. But what I am saying is I feel like somebody has a lot of sob stories. Or there could definitely be somebody bringing you a sob story. Pisces. This is when your intuition is going to come in handy here. Pisces. Somebody can't stop thinking about you. I'm saying a witch here. Witches are not necessarily good or evil. It just depends on their intention and the magic that they use. Magic is neutral. The person doing the magic is the person that decides whether the magic is good or bad. You can always do good magic to manifest something, and you can always do evil, underhanded type of magic to cause calamity to somebody. This is what we're going to look at in just a moment, because I do see that there is someone that is possibly, as soon as I pull it, I see the devil card. So somebody might be obsessed about you, obsessed about the situation, jealousy. Somebody could definitely be doing spells against you. Be still. The enemy will reveal themselves or itself. It meaning entity, whomever this is. And I feel like whomever this person is, they're trying to keep their identity concealed. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they're trying to cause some confusion, some fear. Somebody is definitely afraid of commitment, was afraid of commitment. There was some temptation, so it was easy to say jump on that temptation. Let me see. Let me find a better way to phrase that. To follow through on that temptation. And I feel like somebody now is feeling very disappointed, definitely feeling like a failure in their life. Because somebody feels that they definitely missed this soulmate union. They definitely recognize you. Did I say that in the beginning? I believe I did. You guys recognize one another as twin flame soulmate. And this individual feels like they've absolutely lost their soulmate. It's not sitting well with them. And they realize that they are the ones to blame. And maybe in the relationship, they were very steadily blaming you. Confirmation. They may have left you to be with somebody else. And may have come up to the realization that, I don't know, they're not you, whoever they left you for. It's not the same type of love. It's not the same type of closeness, the same type of bond. There's a Sagittarius here. Yeah, they may have had something sneaky going on the side with somebody else, maybe a fire sign, possibly a Gemini. Yeah, I feel like somebody wanted out of a relationship, and rather than saying so, they decided to sneakily, sneak attack and have a side relationship with somebody else while stringing you along and keeping you holding on by a thin thread here. Somebody feels like you guys just don't work. They love you, but they feel like the situation between the two of you just does not work. That you guys have had a lot of, like I said, petty feuds, bickering in the past. The opinions of other people have come in between the two of you in the past. And I strongly feel, Pisces, that for the longest time, somebody has been wanting to come back to redeem themselves from this situation, but they're stalling. They don't feel like they're welcome back in your life. Yeah, because something did get out of control. Something did get out of hand. And I feel that somebody may suspect that you're no longer single, whether this is the case or this is their own assumption about it. but they're speculating. You know you're a good catch, Pisces, or cross watcher. However this resonates for you guys, it's a general reading. So the rule of thumb, it's given that the reading can always go vice versa. Is there an Aquarius? Got the King of Swords in reverse too. Some of you, so some of you, this could be an Aquarius. We got air, we got Aquarius, and we got Gemini in your reading. We got the Lovers in reverse, Gemini, we got Aquarius. King of Swords. I feel like somebody fell from grace. I feel like you have them on a pedestal at some point, and I feel like they fell from that pedestal when you found out the truth. Somebody is obsessed over this, worried even. Take a look at his expression, worried over you, worried about what the future may hold. And I feel like that's what's in question, because somebody feels like you're taken now and they're worried. They want to have a clean slate with you. They feel like that's the right action for them to take, is to come to you. But they feel like they have no choice but to walk away because you're no longer single. It's how they see you. Somebody may have issues with drinking. There could definitely be an age difference between you and this individual. Or for some of you, like I said, this could be your mom or your dad that feels like they failed you in some way. Queen of Swords. Both of you could definitely have air. I said fire. Both of you may have fire in your chart as well. I was about to say fire, but air. It's clear that this is air. Somebody's going to come back, it looks like. Yeah, somebody wants this 10 of Cups with you. It's like they want to sweep you off your feet. They kind of want to take your eye off the ball. They don't want you to see all the damage that they caused, the friction that they caused, or whatever went on between the two of you. They don't want you to look at that. Okay, so they might be, but it looks like somebody can't stop thinking about you. Somebody in jail. Somebody could definitely be in jail. Could definitely be looking to you for bail money. I don't know. Or maybe somebody did some time. Maybe somebody is behind bars thinking about you right now. On the flip side of that, we did talk about some baneful magic. There could definitely be somebody, and this won't be for all. Don't cringe. It's not for all, but for some people. And I feel like because we're talking about intuition, I feel like those who this is genuinely for, I feel like you're knowledgeable about this magic, this dark magic that could be going on, because I do feel like somebody could definitely be doing magic to keep you stuck, to keep you in ruin financially. But I definitely feel like that karma is going to come back on somebody, or that's going to be reversed. Yeah, I do feel that Wheel of Fortune is here, so I feel like something is definitely taking a different turn for you in a positive direction. Somebody's getting their karma with Judgment. Yeah, somebody dabbles in the esoteric, no doubt. But that doesn't necessarily mean evil. But in this case, yeah, I do feel that somebody does use things for evil. And yes, they are getting their karma. At the end of the day, somebody that it looks like somebody may have taken you for granted, didn't really recognize your value in the past, and yeah, was disloyal to this connection. We got Sag right here. We got Leo. So I was going to say fire, wasn't I? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sag and Leo were coming up the strongest. Yeah, somebody was tempted. Like somebody has shiny syndrome. Like they see something they like and they just veer off in that direction without even really logically thinking it through. Okay, so I definitely feel like there was issues with temptation. Somebody definitely gave into the bait. And somebody ended it. And I feel like something may cause, I'm seeing both of you might be looking back. You ended it. Somebody's heart is broken. Both of you might be having second thoughts about this. And yes, I definitely see somebody is doing some dark work or going to somebody to get some dark work done. to cause you stress and strife, maybe even to break you guys up. But either way, I see somebody that is definitely thinking about communicating with you, definitely thinking about sending you a message. Possibly this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, could be shooting you a message. Somebody drink. I feel like somebody, I think I did say that. Somebody passes out, drunk a lot. Ancestors have been talking to them in their sleep. Spirit guides have been talking to them in their sleep. And I feel like a lot of time has gone by, possibly since you've heard from this individual. Random. Are you patenting something? Do you have a patent on something? Do you need to trademark something? But the passage of time, I feel like somebody may have just, maybe this was in the relationship. Maybe you were in the relationship for a very long time. Somebody was definitely a flirt. Somebody had some type of patterns for a very long time. You may have put up with this BS for a very long time. You're dealing with somebody who's really hurting. Doesn't want to show it. Doesn't want to face the truth about some things. They definitely will be sending you a message. A message that may stress you out. Because it looks like even though at times you may second guess having ended something, you realize that it was for the best. It was for your own good. Somebody leave the house. You may have put somebody out in the middle of the night. Definitely somebody's going to maybe a tarot reader to look into the situation and having them do some type of magic. I was going to say root work. Watching you online. Bottom line, it looks like somebody knows that they failed you. Excuse me. Didn't do enough to keep the relationship going. Feels like they've completely lost you. Knew that they were not ready for this level of commitment. Somebody could be pregnant as well. Maybe decided not to keep a baby. But I definitely feel like there's a mistress. There was a mistress on the side. And the mistress could have been the one that was doing this magic. Some of you could have been like night and day. Yeah, I'm saying the passage of time. That some time, either allow this person to have some time and come to their senses, or time has passed and now they have come to their senses and they're wanting to come back to discuss some things with you, not coming to bring any drama, not coming to bring the heat or the smoke. They're just coming to talk. What's this individual's intentions in coming to you? You know, we did talk about insects, right? Worries or threats. You may see this person as a worry or threat because of their flirtatious nature. Feeling like they're gambling with your heart. Yeah. Their intention is to communicate with you. They may want to find a middle ground or a truce with something. They do want to change their devious behavior or their devious ways or their devious reputation with you. And they're feeling very confused about how to make this happen. Because somebody was definitely very selfish and they realized that due to their selfishness, they lost you. Due to the disrespect, they lost you. Due to the juggling act, having a secondary relationship going while they're dealing with you. Yeah. May have gotten somebody else pregnant in the heat of the moment. And there may be somebody that may have decided to no longer, to terminate the pregnancy. We are talking about witchcraft. So there could have definitely been somebody that was crafting some type of evil tactic to get somebody to lose the baby. Body is your temple. Somebody dealing with issues with health here. Let's see what's going on with your health real quick. I don't want to make this video too long, but I can't help but notice that could be something going on here. So let's take a look. Bones, dental issues. Something's out of control. It could be health. It could be out of control. Sexual health. Okay, sexual health. Somebody could definitely have STDs. Little side note, you guys may notice a lot of numbers. Some of you could definitely be into numerology. What is this about health? So maybe your heart health, lungs. Someone could definitely be a smoker and be having an issue with heart and lung issues. This could definitely have something to do with constriction of the blood vessels, hypertension issues, emphysema. Somebody really needs to stop smoking because it's their health is in jeopardy due to smoking. Maybe issues with spine or back, could be having a lot of pain. Somebody could definitely be addicted to pills. Anxiety, confusion. Somebody's paranoid. Issues with paranoia, obsession. This could be mental health that could be compromised. Maybe some headaches. I'm even seeing allergies, something as minimal as allergies. Maybe issues with the leg, maybe the muscles, but definitely I'm seeing a heart and lung connection. Weight. Somebody could be putting on or losing. I feel like somebody's losing excess weight here and could be going to have a lot of pain in their body. Could definitely need to go under the knife, get some type of surgery. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Mental. This is all mental. A lot of headaches, but this is definitely mental health. I feel like somebody's definitely going through it with their mental health. Lung and heart issues as well. All right, so what is this? Okay, did somebody die? Are you worried that somebody's going to die? Or this could be talking about moving forward from the past, letting something go. Because I feel like this is what we're talking about, obsession, right? Somebody is like sick, like lovesick over you to the point that it's affecting their body. Like the way that their body is reacting. They're not just thinking about you. They're thinking about you so much that it's impacting their mental health. And I feel like somebody may not have realized how much they were hurting you. And they may be coming back to tell you the truth. All right. Let's see what this is about. What are they coming to show you some honesty with? Okay, somebody, your cross watcher, they don't want this to be over with you. They don't want to end this. They don't. They want a new beginning. They want a fresh start with you. And that's all they can think about, like day and night. Yeah, they don't feel like you're going to let them in their life again. You guys may have had kids with this individual. They feel like they've been ousted from their family. Again, this may not have anything to do with love. This could be a family type of dynamic. Remember, I said somebody feels like the black sheep of the family. Yeah. Could be some pain and rejection there within a family setting. Maybe there's a kid that felt like they weren't accepted, didn't feel like they got their mother or father's love. Feel like maybe their mother or father maybe left them for their addiction. Maybe there was an older sibling that may have protected them and ended up leaving. I don't know. I just sense rejection here. Somebody's feeling like a failure. Gemini, we got a Gemini. We got somebody with a lot of ego, a lot of pride. Somebody may have lost their home, does not have a place to live, and may be coming to see you. Okay, but see, you got somebody full of foolery and trickery that definitely had two women in the scenario. Maybe you guys didn't know about one another. We did talk about Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So that could have been the case. You could have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Pisces, this would have been you, right? Maybe they left you for a fire sign. Intuitively, I feel like you knew it, that this person was manipulating you, playing games with you, taking you for granted all the while. They were not committed. You knew this. You suspected it. You knew they were lying. Somebody have a side family, could have left you and had a baby with somebody else, and maybe they decided to not go through with the pregnancy, could have convinced the other person to have an abortion, perhaps to hide a pregnancy from you. Somebody has a baby's mama. Somebody feels led to come back and talk to you, led to come back to maybe iron things out with you. How would this possibly go? They're feeling like you are their sense of fulfillment. They're definitely drinking to kind of numb these painful issues that they're thinking about. Yeah, somebody wants to come back to an Aquarius. Pisces, you could definitely be on the Pisces Aquarius cusp. Could have been dealing with this fire sign individual. Yeah, maybe they ended up hurt in that situation. There was a lot of damage that was caused there. A lot of hurt and a lot of pain that may have resulted from that relationship. And somebody sent them packing. Somebody's tired of going through the same thing, the same issue. Somebody's feeling disappointed, definitely feeling rejected. It could be a Taurus individual, Taurus or Cancer, somebody with Taurus and Cancer in their chart. You might be on a break from a Cancerian. I feel like you guys just wanted two different things. One of you wanted commitment. The other one of you wanted to run the streets. And I feel like this person may have definitely had a change of heart and decided that they want to work on this with you. Something in the past, there may have been an episode that caused you to act out of character. They're no longer confused about this, no longer feeling manipulated by whatever this outside force is. There's definitely trust issues between the two of you. But at the same time, it's like they find themselves kind of giving up on this idea of going toward you and talking things through. They left you for somebody else, and yeah, they weren't happy in that situation. They didn't have a positive outcome. It left them more confused than ever. I feel like you are the prize in this situation. And now they feel like the situation is completely one-sided. They're left to feel like they're the only ones that feel this way. They cheated. And they're disappointed in their actions. They want a chance to make this up to you. Though they feel like it's over with you, Pisces. They feel like you're done. You've ended it. And they're feeling rather emotional over this. Yeah, some of you are definitely, I keep seeing Aquarius pop up here. Either you're dealing with an Aquarius or you're on the, like I said, the cusp here. Or you have it heavily in your chart or houses. Yeah, somebody wants a commitment possibly with an Aquarius. It's a lot of anxiety. They're pulling away from this other person. They're withdrawing from them. They withdrew from you to be with them, and now it all shifted. Yeah, they ended it with the side person. They're feeling a bit stuck and confused, and they have a lot of fears. Fear of the unknown. So maybe that fear is driving them to maybe check you out on social media. They might be trying to go out and indulge little other relationships, like superficial relationships, nothing deep, to try to like take their mind off you. But they're still feeling very very fragile and emotional over you because they feel like you were absolutely the one for them. Yeah, they feel like the two of you guys were meant to be. Possibly even this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe you had a lot of volatility with in the past. Maybe there was a lot of heat, a lot of arguments in the past about them having a side person. Another baby's mom, possibly, because I see children somewhere in the picture. Yeah, it's like their ancestors, their spirit guides are definitely talking to them. It's like they feel like there's nothing that they can do. So, but to think about you and maybe watch from the sidelines, but not really say anything. They don't feel like you want anything to do with them. What's their true motive? Like, for some of you, this person may actually find the gumption to come toward you. What is it that they want? Okay, they could definitely be sending you out. I did say they would be shooting you a message, right? Out of the blue, very unexpected. And it looks like they're trying to be very positive about it, hoping for a positive outcome. But now feel that maybe you have options and that you're saying other people, yeah, they feel like you're the one for them. But you, Pisces, it looks like you're trying to make choices that you feel are healthy for you, healthy for your lifestyle, healthy for your kids. And I don't know, how might this play out for a Pisces cross-watcher, for the Pisces in general, cross-watcher or Pisces? Unlikely. Yeah. They are putting it off, and they feel like it's highly unlikely that you'll reconsider. They might be asking their angels, praying for some type of answer or guidance. Yeah, they realize the ball is in your court. It's up to you. It's up to you now. All right. The advice for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces that are going through this situation. Holy Spirit, please, the advice. Pisces. A card that fell way over there. I'm curious to see what that says. Surrender obsessive thinking. What is this one? Surrender to... Okay, if you're obsessing about a person, and that's the crossing energy. Obsession. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. You can't do anything about it. You got to surrender it. Let it go. I don't know why I'm hearing that. If something is meant to be, it'll come back to you. I don't know. But sometimes people come back and they're not meant to be. So I don't even know how true that statement is. But give me just a moment because there was a card that kind of flew away. Give me a second. We were just talking about surrender. And any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And I did see a card here that says surrender to prayer. At any moment I can surrender to the powerful presence of love. Yes, surrender to the highest energy of all, which is love, through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Keeping yourself in a higher vibration to get rid of this obsession. It's time to shift your mind out of this very unhealthy state of being, because it looks like there could be manifestations on the body because of one's thinking and the situation. The spirit is basically saying you got to surrender that. You got to let it go. If there's something that you can't change in the situation, which is the person, their mindset at the moment, because everyone reserves the right to feel what they feel. I guess spirit is saying, let them be who they are. Let them feel what they feel. Let you do you at this time. But, I don't know, it's like somebody's a zombie. Possibly under mind control, mind games, from somebody doing magic on them. But I feel like something may have paused, but it has the potential to begin again. Because death is actually the beginning of a new cycle. That might be the case for some of you guys. Well, Pisces, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, you're more than welcome to head over to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. If you found that this was helpful, feel free to leave a comment below. Hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. If you already haven't. I said that right. All right, Pisces, it's been good. It's been fun. Take good care. Peace. I'll see you guys again in the next video.